look at it.
Alright. Now we are coming to our next interesting phase in this, which is about formation of inner DNA. Means what our DNA is all about. So here we are going to talk about baselines. Baselines, as the name itself suggests, base, it is the foundation of our life, right? Let me just let you know what the definition is. Baseline is a core quality that you own and you live your life through, and it also defines how you feel. Baselines tend to be conceptual, okay? It's a concept basically, where what I mean by that is it's an experience, or it's a feeling, right? Means these baselines are the core values or the strong belief system that you have created, that got created since your childhood, or since you have been involved in the society where, as if I have to say that, it's a subconscious mind that picks up from your friends, family, society, and your experiences. It's a strong base that you believe in so strongly on it. It normally doesn't change over a period of time. If at all it changes, it would change through some dramatic or drastic experience that you encounter, you experience in your life. Okay? So that's why it is called as baseline. So now what we are going to do is why and how these are impacting in our lives.
Okay.
So one of the things here is, as as we are talking about, what are the decisions that you make normally, right? Either you will feel good about it, or sometimes you feel bad about it, right? So these baselines play a very key role. When I say key role, if any decision that is made based on your baseline, where you strongly believe in, obviously the result will be good. You feel good about it. If you don't consider those baselines and you make a decision, you don't believe in that, and you get carried away, and some instinctive decision that you make not based on the baseline, the result is most of the time you don't feel good about it. Okay. So that's how typically.
So baseline is something like a quality, or it is a feature that we have to look forward to. How do you say?
Okay, I'll come to that.
Okay.
So basically, it is like it's a thought. What comes to your mind.
Okay.
That thought is based on the baseline. Based on that, you feel something. There's a feeling in you. Characteristic. That's a feel, and that feel impacts your actions. You take some actions based on that feeling, and that action will yield to some result.
Okay.
At the end of the day, when you look at the result, if you feel good about it, that means you have taken an action. You looked at a cycle, right? Thoughts are based on the baseline, that impacts your feeling, that impacts your action, and finally a result. So it's a step-by-step process, or there's an interlink if you look at it, right?
Okay.
So wherever you have not been, now again, one of the critical exercise that you will go through is, whenever you have not been happy, just reflect upon and see what made you be unhappy, and I'll help you with that.
Okay.
So this is what it means. You become aware of your baselines that enables you to have a better understanding of what drives to take your action, and why you feel the way you feel,
Okay.
and why are you upset sometimes. Sometimes you feel upset even though you put some you take some actions. End of the day you don't feel happy about it, right? So why you get the result you're getting in your life, and why that result basically. Okay. So for that, to start with there is one simple activity that we will do. It's called speech activity. What is this activity all about? In this activity, you will think about a situation, okay, from a other person's perspective. Okay, I'll let you know what that step by step. I will run you through that. Here, you look at, let's take a simple scenario where you are you're celebrating something. Let's talk about only the good things. Okay, you're celebrating something. You are throwing a party. Now, assume that 3 let's take three personalities or three roles. One is a family member, one is a colleague, one is a friend. You are very happy and you are thrown a party and people are there to talk good things about you. So in that context, how do you think, let's say in your case, let's take your family member. What are the things that your family member, let's take for example your spouse or your daughter or your brother, whoever, what is it that he or she would tell about you, right? I want you to think through it, spend some time on it, okay? And think through it. Maybe you can talk about your colleague.
You want me to write it down or something?
Yeah, just think about it, and maybe in a minute or two. It should not take much time.
Okay. Sure.
Just think about it, and we can reflect upon.
Okay, sure.
Okay. All right. So
They only.
I was thinking. Yeah.
okay, debrief.
Okay.
Let me debrief now.
Okay.
So we are going
So
to.
that you're gonna stop.
No. It continues. It continues. It's continuing now. Honestly, it's continuing. So now, can you just talk about what is that you discovered in the process when you thought that your family member is talking about you in that particular context? What are the good things? How was your experience all the while you were going through that experience?
It was a little difficult.
Really?
To think of somebody else thinking good about me.
Okay.
But since you said the family member, it was pretty easy for me to again think about a little bit more about it. So I thought what my mother would tell in that party, how good things about me.
What was the party all about, by the way? What was the party? What was the celebration?
So I'm concentrating on my career, right? So I got a new job and I'm throwing a party.
Awesome.
So that was a party about it, and my mother, she said that I've been a responsible person, and she's always found that whatever is given to me as a responsibility is fulfilled. She said if it's told to Naveen once, then it's like done, and no need to follow up or verify. We'll get the results, and I take good care of other family members, my brother, sister-in-law, my nephew, niece, and all of them, and of course my own wife and kids. She thinks that I take really good care of them, and someone who is reliable in the house, who anybody can go to for any advice or to get anything done.
Okay. Good. So be with that thought. Actually, how it needs to be done is, I need you to stand up, say it aloud with passion, because as you rightly said, it was a little difficult for you to start with.
Yes.
Right? Because if you have to, my experience was that when I had to do this exercise on my own, immediate thought that came to my mind was like, what other person would be thinking negatively about me, because that's how I thought they would think. But this exercise was all about talking good things about. So I really had to spend some time, and of course I enjoyed that period in that exercise. So why don't you just stand up and say it aloud? Go ahead and do it.
Okay. So, as although there are a couple of things, positive things come out, attachedly what comes along with them is, okay, then they'll be speaking about these negative things as well. But as you said, I tried to suppress them and try listing it down. So for first few lines, after that I was stuck. Then I had to think a lot and put a lot of effort to bring out more content in that. So as colleagues, what they'll be looking for from me is, yes, I stick to the plan, whatever we agree to.
Say with passion.
And I'm a dedicated resource working in the project, and I'm caring for my team members who are working with us, and I take care of their growth not only from the work perspective but in the overall personality level as well. And yes, and I stick to my commitments and timelines in delivering things, and I'm good at planning and executing stuff. Yeah.
Super. Very good.
Thank you.
Very nice. Good.
Thank you.
Very nice. All right. So, yeah, we are done with this activity. So, I hope you. How did you feel when you were saying that? How they are?
Yeah, it was
how they would
good
think
feeling
about it?
for ourselves as an acknowledgement to the good things that we are doing, and it brings out the good qualities in us which we are not aware of.
You have not thought about that. They would
Exactly.
be talking about it, right?
That's true.
Good. Very good.
you guys stood up
Yeah.
and
This is not-
it was
I was-
not covered.
That's what I told you. This